And Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. You feel me?
Rich Trapper.
The homie wanted you to whitelist this shit too.
Who?
Rich Trapper.
Rich Trapper?
He be reacting to your shit.
Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap. What's the deal? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. We back in the same. Like, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You can't get in nobody's college, though, big dog. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe for all this good content. You make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. You feel me? Tap in with the tap in when you are tapping all the way in. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that comment button, and all that kind of stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Notification bell, blah, blah, blah. Description, follow the new page, blah, 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 blah. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Let's get into this good content, man. Get into this, Dre Lewis, I was wondering what you were saying. Oh, yeah. It's a chat right there. Chat, it's a video right there, whatever, blah, blah. Excuse me if I'm a little groggy. I'm going to be waking up with y'all, man. I just got done taking a DW Flame. You feel me? Just got done taking a DW Flame. I'm a little rusty in my eyes. You feel me? We finna jump into this Kantiana, man. We going on Milk today, man. We got some situations going on Milk. Milk reacts to Chinaman from 11 Deuce Hoover saying Milk got attacked by white gangs in the LA County jail. Let's get into this. Let's go.
North, south, east, west, the deal, Milk gang. Y'all already know how it's gonna go. And to the ones on their first time log in, welcome to It's Milk TV. Now come on. So look, I received a DM yesterday. And the DM said, hey, man, I'm happy you free. Man, I'm glad you up out the county jail, homie. And when I looked at it, I'm like, whoa, man, what is this person talking about? You happy I'm free? When did I go to jail? Am I missing out on something, homie? Is it like somebody that look like me you think went to jail or what? So I reply, I'm like, man, what you talking about? Why you saying free? Who told you I went to jail, homie? And it's like, oh, I seen a video with this older dude who said he from Hoover and said you got rushed by the woods. And whoever don't know what the
Junior,
woods
what's the
is,
deal?
that's what the white gangster, with a white period. The white gangbangers and the white periods are labeled woods. So he said he seen a video of an older dude from Hoover saying, I got rushed by the woods. So he thought I was in the county jail. I'm like, send me the video. When I seen the video, I instantly knew who it was. It was the homie Lil Chinaman, the older homie from 11 Deuce. He got a YouTube channel now. I was in the county jail with him. Now, I don't know. I seen like a little bit of the video, just like I turned it on and turned it off, but I don't know if he mentioned the year or when this happened. You feel me? The story that I know he talking about, that happened like, I want to say August or September of 2014. So this is not recent, but look, we gonna check out a little bit of what he had to say. Come on.
It was going to be a challenge for Milk from the very beginning. For one, he's a white guy claiming a black gang.
Oh.
That's strike number one.
Whoa.
And then to top it off, to add insult to injury, he is claiming the most hated gang on the planet Earth.
Jeez.
You're really going to have to prove yourself claiming Hoover in the Los Angeles County Jail, because he's in there at a time when Porky is there, Groove Mac,
Rest in peace, Porky,
Tiny Goofy, and Trey Stone, and the like. And these dudes are in there putting in work.
2014, you know, that was a bad year to get to go to like hit the county jail. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm pretty sure that people was there years before I went. Gonna say, man, it was worse during my time. And
I'm not sure what happened in Hound House Radio. I was waiting on somebody to do it. I was waiting on somebody who wasn't from LA to do it, or even somebody who was from LA to do it. I was waiting on it. I don't know what it was like to be locked up in the LA County Jail in 2014. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I did 2000, my stretches was like 2008 to like 2013. You know what I'm saying? It's never a good time to go. You feel me? Like, It's never a good time to go to the county jail. It's never a good time to go to the county jail. Like, never, 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 never a good time to go to the LA County jail system. Like, there's never a good time to go to the LA County jail system. No matter what you say, no matter what you think, no matter what you, oh, it's just a bad time. It's always a bad time to go to the Los Angeles County jail system. It's never a good time to hit the LA County jail. Today is always a bad day to go to jail. Always. It's never a good day. So he said, it was extra hard in 2014. Nigga, you was only there in 2014. You feel me? Like, nigga, it was bad in 2013, 2012, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 99, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 90, 89, 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 80, 7, 87, 79, 8, 4. It's always bad. It's always bad. It's never a good time to go to the LA County jail. The LA County jail is literally hell. Literally hell. There's never a good time to go there. So I don't know if Milk thought that there was like a better time to go and he like got there on the worst time. It's always a bad time, big dog. The lights are always on for you. It's like a fucked up motel. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it's
Probably was. I'm not even gonna lie, but I'm saying when I hit it that time, it was very bad. I ain't gonna lie, it was nothing but savages in there. This was a horrible time to be in there. It was going up. Like he said, man, the flow I hit, the 2000 flow, it was savages on that flow. When I landed on there, I hit 2123, homie. I ran into my homie Baby Folo, but he was on the other side. He wasn't on my side, but he was able to come out because one of the homies, Groove Mac, was like the porter or whatever. So he was able to get out, whenever. And so I had seen him when I initially landed in that module. Now I probably was level 7 or something because I was upstairs in a one-man cell. That's where I was at. And, when I was in there, I had talked to the homie. I had met another dude saying he from the community, but I ain't never met him. I guess he was an older dude, and he was from there, or he was from the community, but I just never met him or whatever. So, but none of them was right there really on that tier besides this one dude that I ain't never met. So, I'm in there, and, I go to medical, bro. I wanted some muscle relaxers. I was able to tell them, whatever, my leg, and I was able to get muscle relaxers because it helped me go to sleep. I can flip some of them, get some, like, little stole, whatever, from somebody for these. I can do a lot. You feel me? I get the Benadryl pills, and, people want them.
Shout out to the Benadryls. Shout out to the muscle relaxers. What we not going to do is shout out the Thorazines and the Seroquels. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But ain't nothing worse than watching somebody go from being normal to doing the Thorazine shuffle. The Seroquel rock. If you know about the Thorazine shuffle and the Seroquel rock, you know about it. But if you don't even worry about it, big dog. Don't even worry about it. But shout out to the muscle relaxers, the Benihanas. You feel me? The good IV Profeezes. You feel me? But no Thorazines, no Seroquels. Because that Thorazine, that Seroquel have you off your weebilization. You feel me? Oh, God.
So, I was just on my shit, and I wanted to get out that cell. So when I got back from medical one day, and I done told this story on my page before, probably said it on an interview. I got approached by like a Wood.
P's and Q's on God.
With a white person that's labeled in the county jail, but these are gangbangers, the ones I'm talking about. And it's like a Wes Watson looking dude, like taller than me, like way more muscular at the time, like tattoos everywhere. And he walk up and he like, "Hey, brother, this is me." And I'm like, okay, then here we go. And I look at him, I'm like, man, what you talking about? He like, this is me. And then I instantly like banged on him and I let him know. And he was right there. He turned, he turned like cherry red, bro. He was upset. Now he couldn't physically touch me. I couldn't touch him either. He was behind the gate. Like, I'm coming in and my row is right here. I think the row he was on the other side, and it's like a bar separating it, like a cage, whatever. So he couldn't get to me, I guess, and I couldn't get to him. I said what I said, and I kept pushing. Went in my cell, and then they called for Roof. And you feel me? I haven't been outside.
For those of y'all who don't know, Roof in the LA County jail is a rec yard. So it's not necessarily a yard. It's not like Wayside where they put you like on a big yard where you're surrounded by concrete walls and there's no gate or nothing above you. I don't know why I looked up. Oh, God, thank you. I'm on the streets. Oh, God. God, thank you. I'm on the streets. I swear to God, I looked up for a second. I swear I was on that yard. I was on that Supermax yard. Y'all saw me look up and everything. I don't know why I looked up. Thank you, God. I'm on the streets. Free Avenue Angel until he's free. Wayside got Wayside got. Wayside has the big yard that's just, walls around it and blah, blah. It's nothing above you, all this and all that. When it comes to, and this is like, I haven't been to LA County Jail in 2013. You feel me? Since that's the last time I went to the LA County Jail was 2013. Short story shorter, when it comes to the old county, LA County, you hit that roof. You feel me? The rec yard is on the roof. The rec yard is, you know what I'm saying? It's a cage. It's a cage on the roof. They put you in there and, blah, 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 blah. And you hit your 1-2 step like Sierra. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get your little situations out and all that. Like I said, I've never really hit the old county like that. I did 1 week in the old county and I was there for tickets and they kind of just bounced me around from, housing dorm to housing dorm and all that kind of stuff. And I did hit the roof once, you know what I'm saying, through that whole little week and all that. But I wasn't there long enough to like talk no dungeon talk or no like 5,700, 2,800, none of that. Like I can't talk none of that. Like I was just kind of like bouncing around as I go to traffic ticket, blah, 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 blah in my little week. I have spent extended amounts of time in Pitches Detention Center. I've done that. I could tell you all about that Supermax life, that Eastmax life, but I can't tell you too much about downtown living. But I do know that cage is on that roof, and they put you in that whoop-de-bam, 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 big dog, and God bless your soul. That's what I do know. I've been on that cage one time.
In a while, like the last time I had went outside was when I was in Wayside, like before I hit the 2000 flow, and I only went to
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That Wayside chain call is hectic. Cross my fingers, you don't get picked. I'd be ready. Send me to the mountains. Send me to the mountains. I want to go to Magic Mountain. Let's go. Send me to Santa Clarita, big dog. Send me to Santa Clarita. Niggas would be hating. I don't want to go to Wayside. I don't want to go Wayside. I do. I'll take my fades. Whatever. I ain't tripping. Send me. Send me. Get me out of there. Send me to Santa Clarita. Pitches Detention Center on road. Send me there. Send me there. Don't leave me downtown. Don't leave me downtown. I don't want to be there with you niggas. Send me, my nigga. I'm gone. I'll take the bus ride. I'll wake up early for court. I'm not tripping. Nigga. Put me in the dorms. Put me in the dorms. Get me out of the dungeon. Fast, quick, in a hurry. Pew, I'm out of here, bro. I don't want to even be with that. I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. Let me get my little burrito. You know what I'm saying? I got a little mouthpiece, so I'm gonna always get the 2. You feel me? And then I'm gonna get my burrito. That's mine. I'm gonna tuck that. And then I'm gonna get the extra one. You feel me? And I'm gonna go back to the dorm. I'm gonna sell that for 2 soups. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bust my little 1-2 step and all that. I don't want to be. Thank God I'm free. That's all I gotta say. If you know, you know.
one time before I got up out of there, before some shit happened and I got up out. I didn't get up out of there. I was forcibly removed and sent back to the county jail. Gilligan, he couldn't take what happened to him, and he told, bro, they came in there and Wayside and ran up in the cell. But I tell that at another story. So when I hit this county jail, I landed on that floor, seen one of the homies, talked to him, whatever. Got called for medical. I got the muscle relaxers, went back in the cell. Then they called for roof. And I'm like, bro, I ain't been outside in so long. Like, and I'm going to this roof. You feel me? Like, in my back of my head, I know that it's like, oh, man, I'm going by myself. I ain't really supposed to do that. I guess I'm not. And I'm like, man, I'm going to the roof. You feel me? Now, it ain't none of my homies on this roof. None of them. Like, nobody on this roof is my homies. But it's other people there. You feel me? It's other blacks there. It's like other Crips.
Now, for those of y'all who don't know, because Milk is white, but he runs with the Crips, he is therefore under the black organization and all that kind of stuff. So, no, you ain't supposed to, in Milk's situation, you ain't supposed to hit the yard by yourself. It's not because you're a buster, it's not because you're a mark, it's because it's not safe, and you are a white Crip surrounded by white nationalists who don't respect your white Cripping. So, if you're going to hit that yard, you got to hit the yard with your Crips, with your homies and all that kind of stuff. So, it ain't no real 1-2 steps like Sierra. So, I will say this. I will give Milk the heart and the credit for hitting that yard by himself and all that kind of stuff and putting his hands in the lives of the other people who run under the blacks and all that kind of stuff. You probably should have made yourself known that you was a Crip. That way they would have known to bust a 1-2 step with you and all that kind of stuff. But, Milk did what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect the fact that Milk stepped outside of and did what he had to do.
Now, he couldn't physically touch me. I couldn't touch him either. He was behind the gate. Like, I'm coming in and my row is right here. I think the road he was on the other side, and it's like a bar separating it, like a cage, whatever. So he couldn't get to me, I guess, and I couldn't get to him. I said what I said, and I kept pushing. Went in my cell, and then they called for roof. And you feel me? I haven't been outside in a while. Like, the last time I had went outside was when I was in Wayside, like before I hit the 2000 flow. And I only went to that.
What's stopping? My bad, y'all.
One time before I got up out of there, before some shit happened and I got up out, I didn't get up out of there. I was forcefully removed and sent back to the county jail. Gilligan, he couldn't take what happened to him, and he told, bro, they came in there and Wayside and ran up in the cell. But I'll tell that at another story. So when I hit this county jail, I landed on that floor, seen one of the homies, talked to him, whatever. Got called for medical. I got the muscle relaxers, went back in the cell, and then they called for roof. And I'm like, bro, I ain't been outside in so long. Like, and I'm going to this roof. You feel me? Like, in my back of my head, I know that it's like, oh, man, I'm going by myself. I ain't really supposed to do that. I guess I'm not. And I'm like, man, I'm going to the roof. You feel me? Now, it ain't none of my homies on this roof. None of them. Like, nobody on this roof is my homies. But it's other people there. You feel me? It's other blacks there. It's like other Crips. It's what's it, Bloods? I don't think it was no Bloods, if I'm not mistaken. But it was
Don't tell nobody.
It was like black non-affiliates or whatever. So it was other people on this roof, but none of
Hey, come here.
Hold on real quick, y'all.
Don't tell your brothers.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
It's gonna hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure he going. He be listening. All right, so look, I always tell all my kids, no matter who I'm talking to, from my daughter that's 22 to my son that's 4, I always put them all to the side and be like, hey, you know you my favorite, right? So I tell them all the same thing. Hey, you know you my favorite, right? They be like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know you my favorite. I tell my daughter, you know you my favorite. You my only girl. We grew up together. Of course you my favorite. I tell my oldest son, you my firstborn son. You my oldest son. Of course. Come on, bro. Of course you my favorite. I tell his brother, you a middle child just like me. Of course you my favorite. Duh, why wouldn't you be my favorite? You a middle child like me. I tell the baby, you my youngest. You the last thing I ever made. Of course you my favorite. Blah, blah. I tell all the kids that they my favorite. And I tell them all, don't tell your brother. Straight up.
almost my homies.
Hey, that's parenting. That right there is parenting. That right there is parenting. You tell them all you're the favorite and you give them all different reasons why they shouldn't tell nobody. You feel me? They gonna hear that video later and be like, oh, like that.
I got on the roof.
You said they're gonna hear this video later on in life and be like, damn, daddy, like that? Yeah, bro, like that.
The woods waited to the end of the roof. That was good, at least. You feel me? We got our little, 90 minutes or something before the little melee
Oh, shit, my bad.
happened. So I was up there, I'm talking, chopping it up with a dude or whatever. You feel me? The other dude was playing basketball. I gotta cross the yard and I go get some water, whatever. Come back, whatever. Boom, bam. I do that a few times. And when the homie say, hey, man, not the homie from the set, just dude I'm talking up there with, he said, man, we about to go in a minute. So I'm like, I'm about to go get some more water real quick. And, man, when I went to go get that water that last time, the dudes come from the phone that they was standing around the whole time, or a big majority of the time, because I was watching them like low-key out the corner of my eyes. I'm peeping them. I ain't slipping. I'm watching. They all grouped up around the phone, probably getting the okay to come my way. And when I go get that water, some shit, bro, like turn around. So I look a little bit and they walking. But I don't know if they come in my way. So I get the water or whatever. When I turn back around, they coming. It's like now they like spread it out. Like, it's like.
So here go the thing about that. If they come in your way, man, you better bomb. You better bomb. You feel me? Because whether they supposed to, whether they not supposed to, and all that kind of stuff, bro, your life is on the line. Milk, you a white crib surrounded by a bunch of woods. You better bomb. You better get off. Bomb first. Bomb first. Get off. Get off. Mack it and get off. There we go.
3 diagonally this way and 3 this way. So it's like they trying to like box me in, but they like silent. So I'm like, bro, when they get like in striking distance, I'm just taking off. Like when I'm away, so they do it to me. So when they got like in striking distance, I striked and then the melee ensued. You feel me? They jumped me for about maybe 17.4 seconds. Could have been a little bit more than that. It could have been a little bit more.
Yeah, these for those of y'all just coming in, Milk is talking about when he had to get down with the whites in the LA County jail.
But it was like a little quiet pack out, you feel me? I a little bit. I got like a little scratch right here because I'm white skinned, so I bruise easy. It wasn't even a scratch. It was like a little, but it was like a little quiet pack out, you feel me? I hit the wall a
This
little
nigga
bit.
say because I'm white skinned that I bruise easy, nigga. Because you're white, you bruise easily. Let me see. Hold on.
I got like a little scratch right here because I'm white skinned, so I bruise easy. It wasn't even a scratch. It was like a little, I don't know, like a little bruise or something. But once the other dudes that I was with realized what was happening, the other blacks, they came over there and it was attack. Like it was like crazy. It was like a melee. It was like a racial riot on the roof. I'm not even lying. So it got bad for them, bro. It was like I'm fighting him, somebody else come and get in with me, so we both fighting him, and then I'm leaving him and I'm going over here with him, and then trash cans get used, and man, it was wild on that roof. I ain't even gonna lie, it lasted for a minute. What seemed like a minute, man, probably like 2 minutes, maybe longer than that, like 3 minutes, something like that. It was wild, bro. Because the first time after the scuffle, they was saying, get down. And I had low-key was about to get down, and the dude from Gray Street, I remember, he was like, man, don't get down. Fuck that, keep going. So I instantly, like...
Yeah, so you never want to get down in those type of situations, because if you get down and your enemy don't, now you getting stumped, now you getting stabbed, now you getting trampled, now you getting whatever might happen and blah, blah, blah. You don't want to get down. You don't want to get down because God forbid you're the only one that gets down. You feel me? Hold on, P's and Q's. 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 Hold on. Let's get the likes up, man. But P's and Q's, blicks down, P's and Q's, blicks down. You don't want to get down because, again, if something happens to you and you're on that ground, it's going to be ugly for you. 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 So you want to make sure that you stay on your feet. You want to make sure that at least until you know the situation is 100% over with. You want to make sure you stay upright. You feel me? Make sure you stay upright.
Kept going, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Until they came out there and was about to, they sprayed the pepper spray. They didn't spray a lot of them. They probably sprayed like one or whatever. And then everybody ended up getting down. And they put us up out of that roof. Pit me, dude from Grape Street, and I forgot who else was next to him. They put us right here. They was asking me, like, man, what happened? I'm like, man, I don't know what happened or whatever. They're like, you need medical? I'm like, for what? They're like, man, you got something on your eye. I'm like, man, I'm not tripping off that. So they're like, you don't need medical? No, what happened? I don't know. So they sent me to the hole. Now let's see what the homie, Damian Porter, that's his YouTube name. The Inside Story with Damian Porter. Let's go.
When they return from the roof, the word immediately gets out that Milk from Hoover was just attacked on the roof by the whites. They sent kites around to Groove Mac and Porky and Forlope and Trey Soldier, and people were talking about it out on the tier. Hey, man, they just attacked Milk. They just attacked Milk. So the homies are getting the word. I was on the 4,000 floor, and I got word within an hour. Immediately, we got word as to what had just transpired down there on the 2,000 floor. Okay, fine. We're about to attack the woods as well. Really, it was just like one wood in our entire module on the 4,000 floor. It just wasn't that deep, but they had a few of them down there on the 2,000 floor because, as I said, 6 of them attacked Milk. Well, once the homies got the word, they sent out word amongst one another. It's on site with the white boys. If you are a Hoover and you see a white boy anywhere, in the visiting area, in the chow hall, in church, you attack them.
Now I wonder how that works, because typically the whites fall under the protection of, and I call a spade, under the protection of the Mexicans. The words are hard. Get it together, Flacco. So look right. God damn, I flaccoed out. Typically the whites fall under the protection of the Mexicans, the Southern Raza. So I don't care what nobody say. The whites fall under the protection of the Mexicans in the LA County jail, under the Southern Mexicans. I've seen it. They be cooking Only in the LA County Jail have I seen this. You'll have all the Mexicans lined up, and then you'll have the whites still paying taxes to the Mexicans. They signing the birthday card. They giving they 10%. The whites are making the Southern spread. The whites are making the Southern spread. You got all the Mexicans. For those of y'all who know what the Southern spread is, on Sundays the Mexicans come together. They all give up they bologna, they eggs. They all throw a noodle in there and all that. And they come together. They eat as a unit. You know what I'm saying? They come through and they eat as a unit. Long story short, man, every time I done seen them whites, the whites make it, and they clean up after, and they eat last. I've seen Mexicans doubling back for seconds before a white has gotten first. And the whites gonna still clean up, and they gonna still do whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it's interesting how that Sunday spread take up the whole table. You feel me? It was just the blacks when I was yelling at Man Central Wayside. Oh, I don't know, but I know. I'm talking about this. And again, this is years ago when I've just been almost 10 years since I've hit the LA County jail system. But damn, look at me. Proud of myself for that. Yeah, but the whites be maids to the Mexicans. They be the Mexicans' maids. I call a spade a spade. It is what it is. If you're offended, don't get offended by me. Tell your white homies to stop being white slaves. You feel me? The whites always got cleaning duties. Let's keep going, though. But it's interesting that the Mexicans didn't get involved, considering the fact that the whites do fall under the protection of the Mexicans. But I'm sure the Mexicans was like, hey, if y'all do that, we're not getting into that. That don't got nothing to do with us. If y'all on some white brotherhood-ish type, yeah, brother, you feel me? Then blah, blah, blah. You feel me? But, I'm just saying. I'm just interested. It's interesting to see that the Mexicans didn't partake in.
Immediately. That was the word. Fine. You have the right group of people there to carry out said attack.
Now, so I told you.
Yeah, the whites are definitely the Cassies for the Southsiders. You feel me? For sure.
Like, they lined me up. They said whatever happened. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, y'all know what happened. It's like cameras right there, whatever. I'm pretty sure y'all can see what happened. This is what I'm saying in my head. And I'm looking at them stupid like, man, I don't know. Ain't nothing happened. So they took me to the hole. And mind you, I'm in the hole. And I ran into one of the homies that was already in there for, like, unrelated to the situation that took place with me. So I'm in there or whatever. They put me upstairs, 2-man cell. I was in there with, I forgot the dude, but I think it was a dude from EMF, from El Monte Flores. If I ain't mistaken, I was in the cell with him. I don't know why, but that's who they put me in the cell with. But this was the first time when that happened. And I don't know the specific amount of hours, but bro, it seemed like within it could have been like the next morning or within 10, 12 hours. It wasn't even that long. People start coming in, and you can't really see them like that unless you use like a chip bag or something as a mirror, or you hear their voice once they get in here or something like that. You feel me? That's how you'll figure out. Or you be like, hey, who is that or whatever. Or you'll hear them talking and you be like, hey, what's up? So within it had to be 12 hours, some amount of hours like that. A bunch of Hoovers start coming in repeatedly, like back to back. And then I find out what they did. They retaliated on the Woods. You feel me? In the day room, they whooped them down. Like, it got hectic in there for them Woods. Like, milk crates was used. It was mechanisms that was tied to it where they...
Woods being whooped with milk crates for attacking milk. Irony. That's irony.
Was able to use it as some type of weapon, makeshift weapon. It was crazy. A blade got used, if I'm not mistaken, because they tried to end up charging the homies over that, and it was crazy, bro. They really did. It was like, how y'all gonna charge them, and these dudes just rushed me on the roof. 6 of them. They was.
Now that's how it worked, bro. Because they white. Yes, you gonna get ad charges for attacking them whites. It's a racial thing, yeah, but it is what it is.
I ain't say what happened. I ain't gonna say what.
It is what it is. You feel me? You can have whites attack whites, and it's gonna be one thing. You could have whites attack blacks, it's gonna be another thing. Once you have blacks attacking whites, LA County Jail is still racist. When you walk in there, you see the cowboys literally shooting the Indians off horses, painted all over the walls. So The racism is very blatant within the LA County jail system.
So what's really going on? We gonna hear what the homie had to say.
And what's more is that they gave Porky and Groove Mac and Folo cases for this. And they charged them with a hate crime.
Ooh.
It's true. They charged Porky and Groove Mac for attacking the Woods with a hate crime. They didn't charge the Woods with anything for attacking Milk. They didn't charge them with a hate crime, even though he's white and they were white. They attacked them over race.
Yeah.
Because they said he was trying to be black.
It's
They didn't
bizarre.
charge them with a hate crime. In fact, I don't think they got any charges
They
whatsoever.
didn't.
They charged Porky and Groove Mac with assault and with a hate crime.
Now that was wild. How you gonna charge them like with a hate crime, bro? But you didn't charge them with nothing, and they rushed me like over some racial shit. And y'all know the script, so how you gonna charge? That is crazy. That's what I'm saying. The system is wild. They charge them with that, and I think two of them end up taking a few years, like 2 years, 3 years. It could be a little more, 4 years. I know I heard like 5 or something. I think it was like 2, 3. It could be 5. I'm not even gonna lie. One of them probably got.
Now, I'm not blaming nobody, but damn if it don't hurt to see Milk not getting no time and then you stand up for Milk and then you get the time. I ain't saying it's Milk's fault in no way, shape, form, or fashion, but goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, goodness gracious, goodness gracious, goodness gracious, if that's not heartbreaking. Ugh.
5 for that shit. Added on to the little amount of time that they was already facing or about to get, which was crazy. It was just like mind blowing. It was wild. But after that, I had got out the hole for some other shit that I'm gonna tell on the story. And I was in a cell with the homie, and it was a wood that kept walking by. And the homie looked, and I looked. I'm like, man, why he keep walking by, man? What's going on? Is they about to try to bust a move? And I'm like, man, what's up? So we get on the bars. When he walked by, like, man, what's happening? And the homie on him. And he like, nah, man, it's nothing. I'm not on that. You cool. I'm not on that. I don't believe none of that, though. Like, I ain't believing that. You ain't about to, like, get my antennas down. My antennas never going down. But I remember that's what one of the Woods said, bro.
All right, man, so that's that. Chat, y'all saying kick it. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. It's free Avenue Angel. Please free. We gone.